touchdown, but it counts. 19-16, Lebanon by 3. Britton Winfrey out of the corner. Shot is good, but we got a whistle in there. They'll wave it off.
Oh, my goodness.
Winfrey hits a 3 from the right corner.
Brian Henderson with the foul on the low post before the shot.
And they'll wave it off.
Mark that down. Big three-pointer at the 6:40
Who
mark.
they call that one on?
Got Brian Henderson in the low post. Looks like he was shoving down low with Kurt Clark in that low post. Could have gone either way.
Bounce pass inside. Lebanon fighting for it, but Holman comes up with it. Timeout going to be called by White County. And we will pause for 30 seconds. Lebanon leading 19-16, 6:37 to play in the opening half. We'll be back in 30. Kurt Clark will make the inbounds toss.
Full court by Lebanon.
Clark looks for somebody. Bounce pass. They get it into Haston. Haston kicks it in the middle to Holman. Holman moving it over the timeline. Gets it to Clark. Back to Holman around the top of the key. Picked up by Alex Johnson. Down in the corner.
Great steal by McCaffrey.
And McCaffrey gets out there and steals it. Long feed to Payne. Payne slides inside. And we're going to call a push on Kurt Clark.
Man, oh man, Herschel McCaffrey, great anticipation that time in the low post and jumped right in the passing lane and led directly to that Nick Payne drive to the baseline.
Big long arms came in handy that time, didn't they?
Yes, they did, and he was able to correct, didn't have no problems holding on to that one. Great steal. He goes back to the bench. Berger back in.
Smith back in for Lebanon. Brings it outside to Presley, and Presley will put it in play. Lebanon working with the basketball. 6:18 to play in the opening half. Smith left side, they go to Payne. Payne in the middle, brings it outside. Xavier Smith with a 3 ball from on top, won't go. Rebound.
Oh, great hustle
Payne,
by Payne.
A lot of hustle in the corner, but can't save it. I think it'll belong to White County.
Boy, he is just in a different gear tonight. He seems to be moving quicker
he's
than
on his
anybody
horse
on the
tonight,
court.
no doubt about that. Well, they're going to give it to Lebanon. Xavier Smith will make the inbounds pass play. Smith looks for somebody. Puts it in play to Presley, way in the backcourt. Presley to Smith out front. Smith, left side to Payne. Down in the corner to Berger. Berger back outside to Payne. Smith open on the right side, didn't take it. Right cross court pass to Presley. Presley to Smith. Smith trying to fake, can't go. Moves inside, gets it to Berger. Berger along the baseline, puts it up, it won't go. And Winfrey's over the back, and that's 3 on Winfrey. And that could really hurt later in the ball game.
Absolutely. He is hyped up tonight, a little bit extra energy, but that time just a little over-energetic. Went over the back. And here comes
Winfrey will come out now, and in with Berger will be Brian Henderson. Inbounds pass play comes to Crane. Crane to Clark. Clark in trouble in the backcourt, gets it to Crane, lost it, but Presley's there to try to save it. They go to the, and Presley forces Crane out of bounds. It'll belong to Lebanon at side court.
Well, that full court pressure paid dividends.
And in fairness to Crane, nobody comes back to help him. The kid's all alone back there in no man's land.
No, and Presley with great footwork that time to trap him on that sideline.
Xavier Smith, top of the key, right side. They go to Payne. Payne working with the Blue Devils, trying to go. Brings it to Presley outside, down low to Henderson. Henderson fakes, puts it up, and stepped on the baseline.
Well, that's a tough break, too.
So Lebanon turned it over again. Henderson playing with I believe that's below that right knee, but his leg taped up. Clark will make the inbounds play. 5-second call.
Great defense.
Blue Devils putting on great defense and getting a hand out of an appreciative Lebanon crowd down below.
Absolutely. Brian Henderson with great front. It's hard to explain, but he's guarding the ball out of bounds. Great pressure.
Lob into Henderson. Henderson with a 6-foot jumper. Good. Henderson just stepping over everybody there and dumped it in. 21-16. Crane to Clark. Clark. Tap free, but Clark he walked about 3 steps and we'd get a foul called on Payne, I believe. Now, maybe Berger.
Tough break for Lebanon in that trip.
He forgot to dribble. That's what it was.
First foul on Berger.
It's all right if you do that and get a foul called. Long outbounds pass comes to Delaney. Delaney on the left side to Clark. Back to Delaney on top. Clark on the left wing. Clark down on the baseline to Haston. Double team. Brings it outside to Clark with a 3-ball. This one won't go. Rebound Duke underneath. Puts it back in.
Too easy. Nobody blocked him
Duke,
out at all.
big sophomore. Nobody blocked him out, and he had an easy one. Payne in the middle with a 12-foot jumper that's good.
Good,
it's
quick
23-18. Quick answer is right.
6 for Payne.
They get it into Delaney.
Oh,
and
steal.
It's stolen by Payne. Reverse layup is good. Payne with a steal and puts it in, and it's 25-18, and here comes Crane. Crane taking it all the way down and blew the layup. Duke comes off with it. By Henderson.
Goodness, how could they call that a foul? Oh, ball, baby. Woo.
Henderson swatted that one out of there. Let's see who they're going to call that on. Did they call that on Henderson or Berger? They called it on Berger.
Called
Berger. No, now they change it.
Man, oh man, that was a great block by
Duke
Brown.
free throw is good. He'll have another.
Tough break for Lebanon, that trip down.
Henderson up high to swat that one. Look clean from here.
Smith to the bench. McCarver back in.
Second throw, Duke is good. Duke, a 6'4" sophomore. Here's Payne outside with the basketball. Gets it to Presley. Presley down low to Henderson. Henderson turn around 8-footer, missed everything.
Wow.
Boy, too many beans on that one. They bring it outside to Delaney. Delaney on the attack, right side to Holman. Holman gets it into the hands of Crane. Crane to Haston at the free throw line. Down low to Duke. Reverse spin by Duke is good. Duke doing some damage. Long feed. Here's Payne going to take it all the way in. His block no good. And Duke off of the rebound. Kick out to Crane. 25-22 and White County on a run. Crane down low. Haston jumper no good, and he walked. Presley with a basketball. Dribbles it out of there. Almost had it taken away, but Presley saves it. Goes all the way through, and they'll give it to White County.
Boy, this could be an Army hand-to-hand combat training film here tonight, as everybody's getting in on action.
Well, you'd think they might call walking on somebody, as we've seen both teams get away with it numerous times here in the early going.
Well, you'd think they might call a reaching foul here and there as well, but unfortunately, neither call.
You can't wish for everything.
No, you can't have it all, can you?
Holman on the right wing. Brings it outside to Haston. Down low to Duke. Duke turnaround jumper is off, no good. Rebound picked up by McCarver. And Lebanon will bring it down. McCarver left side to Johnson in the middle. McCaffrey got the bucket.
Great position by McCaffrey. Beat everybody down court and posted up. And they
27-22 Lebanon. White County outside. Crane working with the basketball. Crane kicks it off on the right wing to Holman. Down low to Duke, and Duke triple team down there, and they foul him, and I don't know how they got him isolated down there with Presley and Johnson.
No, but that
both comes up to about his shoulders. He's 6'4", and they had a mismatch deluxe down there, and Duke will go back to the free throw line, and he may be their leading scorer.
Oh, he's got 10, and he's shooting for 11 and makes it.
Duke, the sophomore, hits number 1. Coming in for Lebanon now is Edwards, Michael Edwards, a 6'6" sophomore. Duke's second throw is off, no good.
Lane violation. He'll get another.
Somebody in too quick. So he'll shoot another.
Well, that's a tough break, too.
Well, it is, and Duke had already missed it. Duke at the free throw line. Second free throw is good. 27-24, Lebanon by 3, and the Blue Devils will have the basketball. Coming in for White County is Josh Brown, a 6-foot sophomore guard.
Boy, Nick Payne is exhausted here on this near sideline. He's saturated with perspiration. What a second quarter he's put on here.
Presley will bring it down for the Blue Devils. Presley working outside against Brown. Goes on the left wing to Payne. Payne gets a screen from Edwards. Brings it around the top of the key. Payne, a little 8-foot jumper is good. Boy, he's shooting the eyes out of that little jumper tonight.
And that's 10 for him.
29-24. They kick it off to Holman on the right wing. Holman driving into the free throw line. Brings it outside to Clark to Delaney on the left. Holman will get it back. And we get a walking call. I can't believe it.
Mark it down. 2:18 to go here in the first half. A traveling call on White County. Unbelievable.
Holman shuffled those feet.
And how ironic, Nick Payne walks by and says, "It's okay, Colby." that was a little bit of one-upmanship there by Nick as he goes to the bench.
Xavier Smith back in the Lebanon lineup now. Xavier Smith outside around the top of the key, working against Clark. Had to pick up his dribble, gets it to Presley. Presley out front, double teamed to McCaffrey.
Oh, there's Big Mac.
Low, and we got a hold on Haston. And that ought to send, no, it won't. It won't unless they say he's in the act of shooting. Let's see. They'll give Lebanon the basketball out of bounds.
Boy, Big Mac, great position on the right side of that
The next time,
lane.
we got to be in a 1-and-1. That's 16 fouls on White County. Presley will make the inbounds toss. Brings it outside to Johnson. And Johnson will pick it up in the backcourt, get it into the hands of Xavier Smith. Smith outside.
A little out of
in
sync
the middle to
here.
McCaffrey. Back to Smith. Thought about a three, but didn't take it. Smith to Presley over on the right wing. Presley looks, gets it to Edwards on the high post. Edwards outside. Xavier Smith for three.
Ooh.
Won't go. Rebound down low. Belongs to Brown. Brown long kick out pass to Holman. Holman left side to Delaney. Down low to Haston, and they throw it away.
Boy, great front defense that time by Edwards to knock that, to get him off the low post where that pass sailed harmlessly out of bounds.
Payne coming back in now. Alex Johnson checking out of the Lebanon lineup.
Boy, Coach Kyle is intense this evening. Great substitution rotation he's got going on tonight to keep these guys fresh.
Xavier Smith, the freshman, bringing it down for the Blue Devils. Smith outside, working, gets it to McCaffrey. McCaffrey to Presley, almost threw it away. Good save by Presley, top of the key, left side. Xavier Smith walked.
No, they got a
we get a push.
He had a little help.
Well, he might have had a little help there.
He got the first start on his traveling from a push.
So Xavier Smith will be the first man to the free throw line for Lebanon tonight, I think. Smith will shoot.
No, Johnson hit two. I'm sorry. Or Presley hit two on the technical.
1-and-1. Free throw. Smith is good. He'll have another. It's 30-24. Lebanon's built their lead to 6, and Smith can make it a 7-point lead. Edwards out. Henderson back in. Lebanon rotating the big men.
And using them all.
Berger and Edwards, and free throw. Smith is off, no good. Rebound picked up by Holman on the far wing. Holman downtown. Jolly driving under, kicks it out to Haston, and coming in from the blind side and punching it free was Payne. And well, that was a little picky.
That was in the marginal area, to say the least.
Haston will go to the free throw line. Peyton Haston, 6'6" senior.
That's the first foul on Nick Payne.
Free throw is in and out, no good. And Henderson jerks down the rebound with a little authority underneath. Xavier Smith working at the point, outside, gets it to Henderson. Pulled out on the wing on the left side. Payne at the top of the key, right side to Smith. Xavier Smith to McCaffrey to Presley. Lebanon working, trying to get a good shot. Henderson thought about that three, but didn't take it. McCaffrey to Smith. Smith outside to Presley. Presley on a weave, on a give and go, in trouble, lost it out of bounds, but saved it in the corner. And here is Payne, kicked outside to Smith, to Presley on the left wing. Lebanon with some nifty ball handling right now with 23 seconds left. Lebanon trying to go for the last second shot here. They go to Payne over on the left wing. Payne, top of the key from the free throw line, slides inside, and he gets fouled. Haston, I believe, but let's wait and see.
Boy, great penetration, body control by Nick Payne as he patrolled the left side of that lane. He got in there and drew the foul. Almost made the basket.
It was Haston, and Payne will have two with 12 seconds, or 13 seconds, 12.9 to be exact, remaining in the first half. Payne at the free throw line will shoot two for the Blue Devils. Number one's on the way, and it's good. And it's a 31-24 lead. Lebanon by 7, and Payne can put them up by 8 if he hits number 2.
Boy, great first half by Nick Payne. 4 in the first quarter, 7 already here in the second, right before halftime. So the only Blue Devil in double digits so far.
Payne with 11, chance to make it a dozen here. Nick Payne, free throw. In and out, no good. Duke with the rebound. Kick out pass to Jolly to Brown. And Brown will dribble it down. Down low they go to Clark, and it's Clark.
Presley with a great swat.
And a foul on Payne outside all over Jolly.
Presley with a behind block, and Scott